So there's a new stop motion film coming out later this month titled Stop Motion. Nice. And it's a stop motion horror movie as well. Very cool. Now, if you've been subscribed to this channel for a while, you know that I'm a huge fan of not only stop motion, but horror movies as well. Animation and horror are probably my favorite pieces of media, and I've been waiting for more mature projects that are not just for kids. And using horror to tell a story through animation, I think it's brilliant, because there is something just inherently scary and unnerving about stop motion. There's an uncanny nature to stop motion, the way the puppets move and look sometimes, especially stop motion in old school movies. Now, when I first heard about this movie, I thought it was just an animated movie, but it turns out this is a live action animated movie hybrid. When's the last time we had one of those?
Such a morbid imagination, bringing dead things to life.
It's funny because I just recently watched the movie Cool World starring Brad Pitt, and I know a lot of people like this movie, but I thought this movie was very, very bad. I appreciate what they were trying to do with it, but I felt like this movie didn't know if it wanted to be a mature movie for adults or a kids movie. And I've also been watching a lot of animated short films here on YouTube from the YouTube channel Alter, which puts out a lot of horror short films. I highly recommend their channel, check them out. And there's two short films in particular that I really enjoyed, and they are called Teeth and Buzzkill. And they really demonstrate how well animation and horror go hand in hand, especially with dark imagery that's usually presented in horror movies. And in this film, it looks like we're going to get a lot of that, especially with the designs of the puppets in this. And I love how this movie also looks like it's going to be about a stop motion artist as well. And I feel like this movie is not only going to be interesting as a horror movie, but it's going to be a good way to educate the general audience on stop motion. Because I feel like unless you are familiar with animation as a whole, most people don't know what stop motion is or can't really point it out compared to traditional animation or 3D animation.
What's all that stuff?
It's called stop motion animation.
What do you think?
It's a bit boring.
It's not finished. I mean, it's not boring.
Make a new one.
A new one?
Yeah. I know a better story.
I'm not familiar with the director, Robert Morgan, but apparently this is going to be his first feature-length film. He mostly known for short films, actually. So I can't wait to see what he brings to the table in this movie.
What happens when it takes on a life of its own?
Not only that, this movie happens to come out on my birthday, so hopefully it's good. But that's all I have to say about this movie, for now. Let me know what you guys think about this movie. Are you looking forward to this movie? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, like and subscribe as well. Helps me out, helps me grow the channel. And once again, this is Infinite Repeat. I've been Nate. Stay up.